So welcome back to the Groove Junction. My name is DJ Matty F and I am your host of the Groove Junction, here to talk things, all things DJing, all things that we do within this industry that we love and we can't get enough of. If you watched us before, thanks for coming back. If you've not watched us before and you're not subscribing, or if you've not made a comment in any of the platforms that you get your podcast from, just drop a little comment in there. Just drop a little like. Just drop a little follow, all of that stuff. That really helps us out and gets this platform out there to the DJ community. As you're all aware, and I've talked about it a lot, and a lot of people are going, stop banging on about Las Vegas, Matty. We've heard too much. I'm going to talk one more thing today about Las Vegas, and one big thing that I learned whilst I was out there. Are you ready? Should we get locked in? Yeah, let's lock it in. Let's have a listen. But before we do that, I just want to say a big thank you to Pro Mobile Magazine for sponsoring the Groove Junction, and also Wolf Mix for showing their support and love as they always do. Let's get into this week's episode. So, I want to break it down. Something that has become one of the most powerful engines inside my business since I've come back from Las Vegas. A tool that sits behind my content, my workflow, my client's experience, and even the way I scale my brand across the borders. I'm going to talk about AI. Now, AI is being bashed around at the moment. Is it good? Is it not? Is it helpful? Is it beneficial? Now, from a business point of view, one thing that I really picked up when I was out in the States was that AI is really helping a lot of people. And I'm thought to myself, as I'm sitting in the departure lounge, do you know what? I need to check that out and have a look at that. And that's what I did. And before I know it, I'd signed up and I'm now utilizing Sintra in everything I do. But in real terms, it's really practical, day-to-day way that I use it to run my entertainment company and stay ahead in an industry that's moving fast. So let's talk about the first section I want to talk about and why Sintra matters. Here's the truth. The industry has changed. Client expectations have changed. The speed of content has changed. And the amount of stuff we have to manage has exploded. Most DJs are still doing everything manually. Every caption from scratch, every email from scratch, every workflow from scratch, every idea from scratch. And that's where Sintra becomes an absolute game changer for me. Sintra isn't just a tool, it's a force multiplier. It's a second brain. It's a creative partner. It's my operational assistant. It's a brand guardian. It lets me operate like a team of 5 without actually having a team of 5. Now, how I use Sintra in my business. I use it in a number of areas. I feed it my scripts, I feed it my captions, my tone, my framework, my brand, my language, and it produces content that feels like it came straight out of my head, but way faster. And it's cleaner and it's more consistent. I use it for Instagram Reels. I use it for carousel captions, email newsletters, client education posts, vendor relationships. Instead of starting at a blank screen for an hour, I give Sintra a direction and it gives me a polished, on-brand output that I can just tweak in minutes. Most DJs don't have systems. Some of you do, some of you don't. They have vibes, they have chaos, they have, I'll remember to do that later. I used to be that person. Now, Sintra helps me turn everything into relatable, scalable workflow. I use it to build onboarding sequences, create client communication templates, structure my evidence packs. I organize my business. I create formative documents. I build event checklists, and I standardize my brand language across every platform. It's like having a digital operations manager who never forgets anything, never gets tired, and never lose concentration. Not many people know this, but I'm currently scaling my brand across borders. Now, I'm running the UK business as always, but I'm also expanding into US. It's no joke. There's different laws, there's different expectation, different branding needs, different content strategies. Sintra helps me with all that. It's localized content for different markets. It's building a US perspective workflows. I'm creating an attorney grade documentation, maintaining brand consistencies across continents, both here in the UK and obviously in the US, and keeping my messaging aligned with my long-term goals. It's the glue that holds the international expansion together, and Sintra's really helping me drive that going forward. Now, yes, and I'm going to talk about it on another podcast at another time when I'm a little bit further down the road, but yes, US. My plan is, once I've got everything in line, to start doing work out there as well. You might think, wow, are you crazy? Maybe a little bit crazy, but I see an opportunity and I really want to go and grasp it, and that's why I'm doing it. And Sintra's helping me polish all of that together. I can't tell you how much that Sintra has really helped me and focused everything that I want, that I know I'm struggling to get through to be able to do. It's allowing me to do that. So with Sintra also, when I'm building something new, like a new service or new content, Sintra becomes my brainstorming partner. It helps me map out ideas. It structures everything that I need. It builds the framework that I need to then work to, and it creates real good outlines. And then that turns that messy thought process that I've got currently going around in my head into clear, powerful messaging. It's like having a strategic team in a room with me all of the time. It also, with the daily productivity and mental clarity that I'm currently going through at this moment in time, Sintra is reducing that mental load. Instead of holding everything in my head and offloading it into a system that I can remember or organize, expand and clarify and prioritize, it frees up my brain for a creativity, performance and client experience. That things that actually matter. Client experience is probably the most important thing, and I always left that behind. And now Sintra's helping me doing all of the other stuff that I was doing to be able to do that in-person client experience way better than I used to do. So the real impact on my business, well, here's what's changed. Since Sintra integrated into my business and started to put the workflows together for me, it's given me a faster output, which used to take me hours. Now it takes me like 10 minutes. Higher quality. My content, I believe, is sharper. My messaging is clearer. My branding is more consistent. It's less stressful. I'm not juggling everything in my head anymore. I'm not drowning in admin. I'm not constantly behind. I feel more professional with my brand and what I'm trying to deliver and making the clients feel valued. For me, everything is smoother, it's clearer, and it's more premium. I don't know what else to say along those lines. Premium is what we need to be pushing towards for our clients. But let me be clear, Sintra isn't a shortcut. It's not a cheat code. It's not a replacement for skills, experience, or taste. It's an amplifier. If your brand is strong, Sintra makes it stronger. If your messaging is clear, Sintra makes it clearer. If your systems are good, Sintra makes them great. But it still needs you, your voice, your direction, your leadership. And quite honestly, Sintra's really helping me to do that. I've got a number of key workers within my Sintra team who cover the social media side of things, the admin side of things, the business flow, SEOs for the website. It's doing so much more than I ever imagined it would be able to do. So I felt it necessary to come on and tell you about this because I think it's a real key aspect of the direction of travel that we as DJs, and whether you are a multi-op or a single op, it's going to help. It's going to help do a lot of stuff and free up your time to be able to deal with the customer, deal with that premium experience that we're trying to give off and deliver on. And all of these little parts that I was doing before I had Sintra were all a bit of a burden. I was cutting corners, I was doing things, but this allows me to do everything properly. And for me, it's been an absolute game changer. It really has. So that's how I use Sintra for my business now. Not as a gimmick, not as a toy, but as a core part of my creative and operational engine. If you're a DJ who's trying to scale, trying to stay consistent, trying to build a brand that actually stands out, Sintra is one of the most powerful tools you can add to your workflow. It won't do the work for you. I'm going to make that clear. It won't do the work for you, but it will make the work easier, faster, and better. And in a world where speed, clarity, and consistency wins, that's everything. Absolutely everything. So go check it out. I'm not promoting this for any wins from a Sintra point of view. I'm not being endorsed by Sintra to say any of this. This is all coming from me. I've seen it. I'm using it. I love it. And it's been a game changer. So there you go. I really wanted to talk about Sintra. It's been one of those things that's been high on my list to do things of making sure I was being able to put something out about what I learned from an AI perspective since coming back from Las Vegas. I know this episode is a little bit of a bite-sized episode. I just wanted to highlight the Sintra model and the application that I'm using, and hopefully, you know, if anyone wants any help with it or looking at it, then please contact me. I can point you in the right directions. I can show you how I use it within my business. And you never know, it may do all these things that have been working for me. It may do it for you and free up that time to be able to do a podcast, spend some time with the family, you know, whatever it may be. Sintra's there to help. It's a helpful, powerful tool. Go check it out. So thank you for joining me on this week's The Groove Junction. As always, we are here every week trying to shed a little bit of light, shed a little bit of love on The Groove Junction, talking all things DJing and DJ world. I will see you same time, same place next week here on The Groove Junction.